Hi everyone, it's Dr. Max here, and I wanted to quickly show you the pendulum activity. Now this is a rather complicated activity. It looks kind of complicated, and it is. It certainly could be made a little bit simpler. We will get to that eventually, and if you want to remix it, please do. Please feel free to redesign this activity for us. But what we've got effectively is a pendulum attached to a piece of string. You can change the length of the pendulum, and we have a mechanism to actually pull the pendulum back and let it swing. We have a webcam as well, which is off view. Actually, the webcam's over in this direction here, which is one of our standard webcams that we use for RALfie. But effectively, this activity is broken into three separate sections. We have, first of all, the head unit up here, which actually is just basically a winch to pull the pendulum or the weight up and down. We then have, and it's a two-part mechanism, we then have a lifter to actually move what we call the lever, to move that up into position so that it can make contact with the pendulum weight. And then we have a little element here to actually pull the pendulum back and let it swing. So those are the three components. Let's zoom in on each of those and have a closer look. Alright, now that we've zoomed in a bit, you can see that all the top winch mechanism is one of these standard Lego motors. In this case, we've just used a little wheel with a piece of string to actually form the mechanism for the winch. Nice and simple. Okay, let's have a look at the bottom mechanism. Okay, the mechanism is a little bit more complicated. So what we have is we have one servo drive here which controls the height, and that's required because you will change the height of the pendulum, obviously, to acquire the data you need to actually solve the equation as part of this activity. So we have that servo through a geared mechanism to raise and lower that, and we have an additional motor here just to provide a bit of resistance. There are other ways of doing that, but in here we're just using a spare motor that we had lying around, as we tend to here at RALfie headquarters, and connected it up just to provide a bit of resistance. Now, if we have a look at the third section, it is basically just another one of these servos connected straight as direct drive, and so the mechanism simply is designed to wind this up. You'll raise this up, you'll pull the ball back, and at some point it'll let go and the ball starts swinging. And that is it. That is basically the pendulum activity. Thanks for watching.